making stuff up. You just want to be able to tell me what to do because you don't like me. And then you just burnt me, bro. You just burnt me. We looking at each other. I'm looking at her, she looking at me. I'm looking at her, she looking at me. Are you gonna send me home? Send me home. You wanna fire me so bad? Fire me.
I can put you in. Hop in her, throw up the sex in her. Then I can put you in.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to y'all with a little story time. Make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button before we get any further into this video. We trying to hit that 1K before April 1st. Very doable. This story time is just gonna be about the manager from hell. We're gonna title it that. Y'all, this lady was such a bitch to me. She did not like me at all. It was more so just the girls that I felt like she gave attitude to. The boys, you know, she didn't really bother them too much. But really, it was mainly me. I don't know how nobody else felt, but I really felt like this lady singled me out so bad. She would say slick stuff to other girls, but I felt like she had it out for me like the worst. And in this story, I'm gonna name her Brittany. For each bullet point that I have, I'm gonna give y'all a little mini story time. It's gonna be hard for me to like not make it sound like a list because it's just multiple different experiences where I've just dealt with her being a bitch. So I'm gonna try to make this not be too long because I don't feel like editing that much, y'all. I really don't. Let's get into it, y'all. Grab your wine, grab your snacks, grab whatever you need, baby. For my first little scenario, I'm gonna just tell y'all, I'm gonna just go in order. Let me tell you how I got the job. I applied on Indeed. It said like this very generalized type of title. I had no idea what to expect walking into this place. But I get there and it's hella cute. So I'm like, damn, this looks like some bougie type stuff. I've been a waitress before at other places, but nowhere like fancy, I'll say. So I walked in here, I'm like, okay, it's cute in here. I sat down with the GM, which is her, Brittany, and I sat down with the other manager, you know. And they had good vibes. It was a really quick in and out experience. I got hired on the spot. Cool. She seemed nice. Fast forward, since the restaurant was freshly opened, everybody was learning everything brand new. We were learning how to use the espresso machine, right? She was teaching me how to use it, how to clean it off. When we got down to wiping down the wand of the little frother, she tells me, you want to press this button here. Mind you, I'm still wiping the little nozzle thing off, so my hand's still on it. She presses the steamer button, burns my finger. Weird. Okay, this was not the first scenario I've had with her or experienced with her, but this is just first on the list. So I already felt some type of way that you just burnt my finger. And if y'all know this lady, she's just very condescending and making you feel stupid anytime you do something wrong, you know. She just really made you feel dumb. So I feel like in this situation, if I was to do this to her, she would be mad as fuck. And in my case, she wanted me to just forgive her. I wasn't being rude to the lady, but like after the situation happened, she was like, oh my gosh, she tried to play it off and act like she cared. And then I'm still in the back of the kitchen and she walked out to the front. I'm back here trying to tend to my finger and stuff, and she comes back maybe like 10 minutes later and she's like, is it okay? You know, it just gave fake. It didn't seem like she really cared. So I was just like, yeah, whatever, I'm cool, girl, going about your business. That did piss me off though, because I remember calling my mom about it and I'm like, am I tripping? Am I over exaggerating? Because she already knew prior the stuff I would tell her about this lady, and then you just burnt me, bro. You just burnt me. All you had to do was point and say, press this button after you wipe down the wand. Point at it. You don't have to press the button, man. Like, use your noggin. That was stupid to me. So yeah, we're gonna fast forward. There was this time, backstory again. So every time we go into work, especially like on Fridays, Saturdays, busy days when we have like 7 servers on at once, and we know it's gonna be a lot of people in the restaurant, we have these little toast machines where you can put the order in while you're at the table, so you don't have to keep on going to the computer. You don't have to, you know, it just saves a lot of time. Or if a customer wants to close out their check, you don't have to go to the computer, print it out. The old-fashioned way, you don't have to do that. So everybody knew right as soon as you come in for your shift, especially Fridays and Saturdays, grab you a toast machine because they are limited. It was probably like 5 working ones, and it would be like 7 servers on at once on a weekend. So 2 people was always looking around like, oh, I don't have a toast for the night. So I got me one this night, right? And Brittany, mind you, it was a Saturday in like rush hour time in the restaurant. It was like 7 o'clock where everybody is in the restaurant. It's packed. There's people standing up, waiting around to get sat down to their tables and stuff like that. This lady gonna ask me if she could use my toast. I give it to her. She had to type something in, do something real quick. I had to go do something else while she had my machine. And when I come back for my toast, I was like, hey, can I get my toast back? She was like, why don't you just use the computer? Why don't you just use the POS system? Bitch, why didn't you use the POS system? Bitch, why are you asking to use my toast? Well, you're not even a server. Why are you taking my shit from me when I actually have tables and you're just a manager walking around this bitch telling people what to do? Why did you not use a POS system? That pissed me off so bad. Because, like, how you gonna take mine away from me and then when I want my shit back, you tell me to use the computer? Yo, this lady used to push my button so bad. I wanted to knock her ass out so many occasions. I was like, all right, bitch. In my head. I didn't say it out loud. I'm like, all right, weird ass hoe. I walk up to the host stand because I'm sure that's where she put it back at. And my toast is gone. Because mind you, it's 2 people who don't have toast on a Friday, Saturday night. So yeah, everybody would prefer to have one. So if they see a free toast at the host stand, oh, they're gonna figure nobody's using it. Let me take this. My toast is gone, and it's a Saturday night at 7 o'clock. I probably had like what, at least 3-4 tables at this time. So I was hella irritated. That pissed me off so bad. And if I'm not mistaken, this was the same night where another scenario I got in my phone where she had came up to me and she was like, can you work, what she asked me? I don't remember exactly what day, but she was like, can you work such and such day for, what can I name him? Matthew. I don't know. All right. She was like, can you pick up Matthew's shift for Tuesday night? And I was like, I don't really know. I might have stuff to do. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to pick up that shift. And she's like, you have 2 minutes to decide and I'm coming right back to you. What's wrong with this lady? So she came right back to me and she asked me again and I'm like, I ain't really trying to do it. She was like, you're taking it. And she puts me on the schedule for such and such shift. And I got mad. And I'm like, why do I have to take his shift or whatever? And she was like, look at him. Do you not see Matthew over there? He looks stressed out. Why can't you help out your coworker? Bitch, you do not go this hard for nobody else in this restaurant. Why are you going so hard for him? No, he don't look stressed out. You're making stuff up. You just want to be able to tell me what to do because you don't like me. And you know I really can't do nothing about it. I could have stood up and been like, no, I'm not coming in. But like, for whatever reason, I didn't fight it too much. But in reality, I don't have to take nobody's shift. Girl, that made me mad as heck. Like, doesn't he look stressed out? Do you care when anybody else is stressed out? Do you ever go ask around, oh, can you pick up such and such shift? Can you pick up such and such shift? No, because it's that person's responsibility to get the shift picked up or to handle it on their own. You as a general manager walking around asking people to pick up somebody else's shift is crazy to me. You would never do that for me. Weirdo. Y'all, she made me so mad that night. So next up on the list, oh, we don't have that many left. Before every shift, we have this pre-shift where all of my coworkers and all of the managers on shift that day, we went outside, we had a talk, and the managers tell us anything they want us to work on. They tell us the catch of the day, the specials we have, whatever it is they want to tell us about, you know, any problems they have with us. So before we get into all of that, they always ask to see our uniform. You know, our uniform includes a wine key, flashlight, and a bank, and a lighter. Okay, at this point of time, there has been plenty of occasions where plenty of servers did not have their bank. Okay, let me explain to y'all what a bank is. When you are a waitress or a waiter, you want to have 5s, 10s, 1s. You want to be able to break a 20. You want to be able to break a $50 bill if somebody needs change for basically if they want to tip you or if they pay in cash and they need change back. You need to have the money to give back to them so that they're able to do what they need to do, whatever. So that was a part of our uniform. Every shift, we needed to have at least an $85 bank with 5s, 10s, 1s. There's been plenty of times where people did not have a bank And I'm not gonna say that this was my first time not having a bank, but there has been times where I've had my bank and other people didn't have it, whatever. But there was this one shift, y'all, one shift where I had, I believe it was like 220s on me. So first of all, I didn't have small enough bills, and second of all, that bank was just not enough money at all. Like I told you, I needed to be $85 or more. I only had like, I don't know, I'm guessing, I'll say $40. And it was two $20 bills. So, y'all, I pull out my bank. Brittany's ass, me and her just make eye contact. I'm showing her my bank, right? We looking at each other. I'm looking at her, she looking at me. I'm looking at her, she looking at me. That was my face. Like, at first I was staring back, and then I'm just like duh, bitch. And she just, her eye damn near twitching how mad she was. She was like, ugh, like, girl, what you want to do? Get it over with. Are you gonna send me home? Send me home. You want to fire me so bad? Fire me. But like the whole staring contest thing in front of all of my peers, it's embarrassing, and you're so weird to me because you don't ever act like this with nobody else. That's the part that pisses me off. So yeah, this day, after that what exactly she say to me though? After she got done staring at me, she was like, where's your bank? And I was like, this is all I got. This is what I got. And she's like, what do you mean this is what you got? You're just acting like you don't care. It's not that I don't care, y'all, but it's like I can't change it. So what the fuck do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? This is what I got, like I said, bitch. Ooh, I could tell like the way she was staring at me, she wanted to like yell at me or like do something crazy, but like she knew people were watching and she knows she's on the clock, so she couldn't do too much. She's psycho. So after pre-ship is over, she's like, Days, I'm probably gonna be sending you home. And at this point, I got an attitude. Mind you, I don't care if you telling me I have the night off, great, cool. But it's the principle that you've never sent nobody else home. You've never sent nobody else home for not having a bank. And then mind y'all, this day, I was a double. I worked the morning shift, and then I went to go sit in my car for what? An hour on my little break. Because like, where I worked, it's like not that many parking spots. It's like a really popping area. And like, you leave, you're losing that spot. Or you're just gonna have to circle the block to find another spot. And it might make you late when you come back. So I remember this specific day, I just stayed in my car, very uncomfortable. I had to keep my car on to let the AC go, because I'm in Houston, y'all. It's hot as hell during the summertime. So, you know, I was sitting in there uncomfortable as heck just for you to send me home before I even make any money on my second shift. I was mad because I could have just went home after my first shift. And you just did all of that. That irritated the hell out of me. I remember going to the bathroom crying. I'm a Cancer. Like, honestly, this day, I was more so angry crying. My people from Erie, y'all know I am so used to being self-employed for so many years. You know, I make my own money. I make my own schedule. I'm not used to people telling me what to do. So this Brittany sending me home and basically playing with my money and my time, that infuriated me, that she was able to tell me what to do and I just got to do it. Oh my God. If y'all know me, y'all know I hate stuff like that. In the bathroom, I'm crying. My coworkers go in there with me, a couple of them, and I'm just like expressing to them how mad I am and like that she's never done this to nobody else and blah, blah, blah. I was just heated. And I remember my other manager came into the bathroom and he was like, hey Days, can you come outside? We want to talk to you. So I took my good old time. I got my tears out, I wiped my face, try to get presentable to go out here, and I go to the patio and it's all three of my managers at the same time sitting at this table, you know, and I'm like, all right, this look kind of serious, like what are they about to tell me? Wrote me up. I didn't really care about the fact that I got written up. Whatever, cool. Just remember, I was trying to get my point across and I wanted her to understand where I was coming from, so I told her straight up, you're so rude to me for no apparent reason. You single me out, you make me feel really weird in front of everybody, and you never have this type of animosity or energy towards nobody else. I told her this straight up, and I started getting teary-eyed again just because I'm so mad. And it's like, yo, I've tried to be cool with this lady so many times and she just keeps on like having this nasty, weird attitude towards me. So I was getting in my bag, and her response to me was, Days, I think you're so dope. I think you're so cool. I watch your YouTube videos. You said what? You watch my YouTube videos. How come I'm not hearing about this till now? It's giving you're creepy, you're a stalker, you're a hater. I don't know. For some reason, something in my mind clicked when she told me that. Because all of my coworkers, every single last one of them, they follow me on Instagram, so they see that, you know, obviously I do YouTube as I post it on my stories. And they support me, they subscribe, they like my videos, they comment and all that. And even when I come into work, they're like, oh girl, I watched your video, blah, 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 blah. My one coworker, she posts videos of her TV at home, like when she's watching my channel, and she tags me and shows hella love. And you, Brittany, you're not telling me this till now. I wasn't even aware you watched my stuff. Like, you're just trying to keep up with me and watch me and be nosy and look at my life without really trying to credit me or show me any type of love. You're secretly watching me and you're a hater. I don't know what it is, but it just really did something for me. So I was like, okay, I'm about to go home. I'm about to enjoy my day. I'm not gonna let nothing that just happened irritate me, because she has issues with herself, because the bitch is watching you, Days. Your boss is watching you. She just loves being able to tell me what to do because she wants to be me. That's what it feels like. Like, girl, you want to be me. You want to be like me. Little old me. Girl, you're a hater. If you've ever been a waitress or a server, you know that every time you go into work, your manager will schedule where your section is going to be at, and those tables in that section will be your responsibility for the night. In this particular restaurant, it's like a wall of windows, right? So those are the tables that tend to get sat first, or even the side where we have mirrors. Basically, any perimeter tables get sat first. And I also overheard her say to the host, sit from the outside inwards. Basically, all the tables towards the walkway get sat last, because nobody really wants to sit there. Mind y'all, this section in the very middle is called the 40s, right? Why did this lady constantly put me in this section? And I've heard her call it the worst section in the house out of her mouth, and she will always put me there. Like, she's trying to stop my money. I don't know what I did to this lady, still to this day. That's really it. I'm gonna move past that part. So this next bullet point is basically how she just like to embarrass people. Basically, there was this time where she had like these little crickets. So the restaurant I was at, it kind of opened up my eyes to new foods that I never had before. The grasshoppers or crickets? I think it's crickets. I hope I'm right. But anyways, she had these dehydrated crickets, right? And I remember me and the new manager. So we just got this new female manager at the time. It was me, her, and then Brittany walks up to the host stand where we're at. And she was like, who wants to try one of these? And I'm like, not me. And she like told the new manager, here, try this. And she's like, no, I don't want to, blah, 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 blah. And freaking Brittany, she's like pressuring her to do it. And the new girl, she's like, I don't really want to. Like, you see her like getting really like uncomfortable. This lady, Brittany, she always made people very uncomfortable and feel like, oh, I don't know, she just really forced people to do stuff, and she just made people always just be out of their comfort zone. And you know, me personally, if I'm making somebody uncomfortable, I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna be like, okay, never mind, girl, you good. You don't want to try it that bad. I ain't gonna push you to eat the freaking grasshopper cricket thingy. This lady was really pushing for it. Brittany walks off for a hot second and go speak to somebody, like a guest or whatever. And she comes back. The other manager, she throws out the cricket that she left for her to eat, right? Brittany comes back and she's like, did you eat it? To the new girl. And she's like, yeah, basically lying about it. And Brittany's like, why are you lying to me? I know you didn't eat it. It's like, yo, what's wrong with you? You're psychopathic. Yo, I swear to goodness, this lady was weird. Guys, I have like 2 more for y'all, but there was this another instance where we were all doing a TikTok. It was a really slow day in the restaurant, right? And Brittany is passing the phone around. Y'all know how you be like, my name is Days and I'm passing the phone to somebody that blah 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 blah, and then you pass it to that person and the person says something about the person they're about to pass it to. I went to the bathroom, I did my little video clip, and then I gave it to the host. Or I gave it to somebody else and somebody else gave it to the host. And the host was like, oh, how do I watch the video so far? I want to see the people's clip. I want to see everybody's clips and what they're saying before I do mine, blah, blah, blah. And I don't remember if it was me or if it was the other host that showed her how to do it, but I was around. And I just remember Brittany coming up to us, watching the little video over, and she gets so freaking mad. And she's like, really? Really? Y'all just blew it. There's no point in doing the video anymore. You guys just ruined the fun. You guys are no fun. You guys are really no fun. I can't believe that you guys just did that. I don't even want to do the video anymore. I don't want to do it. This lady is like 38. I swear on everything I love, y'all. She sounds like a child. I don't know. Like, are we in high school, bro? Like, the stuff she would get mad about was just like, we're younger than you and you're acting like this. You're mad she watched the video? Is it really the end of the world? Like, you're 40 years old. No shade. But certain stuff that she would get mad about, I just don't think I'm gonna be pressed about when I'm her age. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I think we done, y'all. So I don't know if y'all want to consider that a story time. It was basically like a big generalized experience that I had with this crazy lady. Y'all, oh, let me tell you this. This host at this time, she was coming up to me because she did not like how Brittany was talking to her. I keep wanting to say her real name. Brittany kept talking to her kind of crazy, and she was like, I kind of want to talk to the owners and, you know, tell them about how I feel. I don't like how she talks to me. I don't like how blah, 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 blah. And she was like, should I do it? I'm like, girl, yeah. I was thinking about doing it my dang self because I can't take this lady. She's making me not want to come to work. She was asking me if she could tell the owners about the time she burnt my finger and stuff. And I was like, yeah, girl, tell. I don't care. And if they need to talk to me, I'm down to talk to them too. The next day she does it, she comes in, or she texted me. It was literally April 1st, so I thought it was a joke. I thought it was an April Fool's joke, and I remember it so vividly, and I'm just like, yo, what? This just goes to show I was not being dramatic. This is not made up. I don't have proof to show y'all, but like, the lady literally got fired. And I just remember walking into work after that day so at peace when I came into work. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down below if y'all ever experienced a crazy manager like this. Let me know what y'all would have done in these situations. I don't know. Just talk to me in the comments, y'all. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. I'm a hot girl, I don't do titles. If I do, it'll be Michael. Keeps you spicy, tip and tiny. Yellow bone chick look like, hey, Johnny. Freaking a shit.